It just started. Time is 3:35 a.m. Started about 4 minutes ago. It's like it was a few nights ago. There's just like a haze to the sky, so they still come down. Actually, it was about like 3 hours ago. So I got an appointment at 11 a.m. It was like, screw it. I woke up at like 3:06. I could try to get some a little bit here. There's one. Then on my phone caught up. There it is. Yeah, same spot. It's cool to the last two mornings, catching them actually eventually coming kind of close to me. I'm gonna say they're probably only about just over on the other block and a half away. Apologies if I'm not gonna be probably too talkative. I'm still tired, but I'm just standing on through the trees. A little high up. Right there. Right there in the middle of the screen. There's one right there. Middle of the screen, sort of. You can kind of see a little flashing going on. But it's not flashing, it's just because of the branches being in the way. Might be a second. Where is it? There it is. Probably be like a minute before they start doing something again. It's been kind of surprising seeing some planes actually around this time. If I'm seeing another plane off in the distance, lower, going to the right. I'm seeing some kind of flashing. Just kind of waiting to see. If it pops up again. Then always seeing some form of flashing, not because of it being through the branches. Anyway, just seeing it again. I don't see anything weird. Yeah, it might take a moment for them to come back, or come down, I should say. Just because of that plane coming through. Actually, and I kind of goofed up. Time is 3:42 a.m., Tuesday, March 11th. If you're new here, Central Time. Direction is east. Well, actually more so kind of slightly northeast at the present time. Here should just be straight east. But since this has been going on, it's slowly been moving north, but still in the direction of east. It's like I still see him like sticking around the same area though, so just kind of wondering, like, as we progress, like, are they going to be further down to the north, but obviously again still in the eastern area? Will they still come off this way? Because again, they keep on going off that direction. So that makes sense why they're still not coming down. That just came out of nowhere. Might be a chopper though. Let me do that. It's actually a bit low. That might be something else. It's definitely low. Actually, I just caught one up high. That's definitely really low. It's like just barely above the peaks of the houses. I'm pointed in the direction, and then I just seen an orb up high to the right. There it is, that little flash. Again, that is really low. But let's back up. So I seen the orb was like right around this way, kind of coming this way, but then it faded. So I like seeing one of them pop up like I did. It was in view of of that craft that came through. But like I said, that was rather low for a plane or even a chopper. You know, like I said, I'm like one of the very few 2-stories actually in the area. Like these guys over here, they're not even a 2-story. You can kind of vaguely see there's some kind of clouds out. It's just like I said, it's like kind of like a haze from like the other night, but again, it's like if you can see stars, they come down. If there's a ton of clouds out, they don't come down. If that was some kind of a plane or helicopter, it might have thrown them off because of how low it was. But again, just, I don't know, with it being that low, it's questionable to me. Because again, like I said, I had seen one up into the area that I pointed at. There's one. Should be right in the middle of the screen. Yep, there it is. And that's definitely a bit up there. And I see another one through the trees. It's just they're not bright enough yet. And another one that I called out's going to the right, and the other one's coming down. And now got flashing lights again. Might pick it up. Yeah, I could just see like a flashing red. And another one up high. Come on, where are you? Lights up more, should see it. But there was one that started coming down. And it's like I see that kind of, that happening, and it was like just before, come on, phone, pick it up. I'm pointing, there it is. There it is. Right in the middle of the screen. I don't see any flashing white. All I see is flashing red. They're right there in the middle of the screen. It's like on the screen it looks like it's flashing white, but looking at it in the distance without my phone, all it's doing is flashing red. There's no other colors it's flashing. Huh. Oh, sorry. Come back. There we go. Sorry about that, when you zoom out. There's another one right there. It's right in the middle. There it is. Definitely just hanging in there, guys. It'll get better. It'll get better. Like seen a few right off the get-go, and then it's just one of them type of mornings where it's a bit of a slow start, and then like there's a few of them that pop up, and then clearly going back into like it's taking a little bit. C1. See another one. Like right there. It's just not bright enough, but I'm pointing right at it. Right. It's right about in the middle of the screen. If it was probably outside, probably would have a better shot at it. It's just sometimes, like, they end up appearing a lot lower and being outside. At ground level, you don't catch them because they're like just above the roof line, below tree line. Excuse me. That's alright. I'll sacrifice like an hour and a half of sleep. I see another one through the trees. It's like right in there. No. There it is. Right there. And again, this is every single morning since the 19th. The only missing days is because of cloud coverage. Because like thankfully, a few weeks back when I got the flu, that it was cloud coverage and there's another one up high. So see if I can get it. There it is, middle of the screen. Right there. And actually, I think I just caught the other one that was coming through down low to the right. So they're popping up in two different spots. There's another one, just popped up on the top right. There it is. So like I said, it seems like they're popping up in two different spots. Same area, but two different spots. definitely makes me wonder, is there just one huge ship and they're coming out of two different areas of the ship? Or are there two ships? Sorry, just gotta need to adjust. There's another one right there. No, one that came from that right side, not the left side. And this seems like they're coming from right about where that, wait, it's not that star, there's another star that's a little lower from that. Because that one's part of those stars. They're popping up just a bit lower. Like right where the middle of the screen is where they seem to be popping up, just a smidge off to the left, but there's a star and literally like I said, like right where the middle of the screen is. Sorry, move it around too, because at first I kind of seen that star again. It's like if I don't zoom in, you can't really see it. I'm sorry, folks. Let's try and set this. Well, now you kind of, I think you kind of see that. Or is that other star? No, it's that other star. So, that star is like right in this area. Even though, like, looking out where I'm pointing, it seems like I'm pointing somewhere else, but right there is where that star is. Yeah, I'm just keeping you guys set there for a moment, because I gotta kind of stretch. Yeah, it's just one of them kind of mornings. We're starting off kind of on a slow end. Coming down in a couple of waves, like one here, one there. Yeah, I think actually I'm seeing another one right now. It's like right there. Well, that might also be why they ain't coming down. There's a plane actually off to our right. It's like right off over this way. Definitely quite a bit of plane activity. Neighbor leaving. Yeah, definitely soon here. I gotta figure out a way to get one of my tables set up over here by the window so I can probably just get this set up more on a tripod, because then I can zoom into the area more. And if you're still at this point, 32 minutes in, if you think that you need to fast forward a little bit, it's okay. It'll pick up. It usually does. I just think this the activity with the planes being around is kind of making them shy. But I definitely know if one comes down and gets bright enough, we're gonna see it, because it's gonna be in this area. Because right there above my fingertip is that star. And that's the area that they're coming from. It's like, okay, so that star should be right there. So it's like they're coming from within this area here and coming down. At least no, once they start, they don't stop. And actually, there's one right now. If it gets bright, we'll see it. It's right in this area right here. It's just, it's not lighting up. And if you're somebody new, definitely hit that subscribe button. And definitely please hit the like button. Share this with people, have them subscribe. Still trying to reach that goal of at least 50 subscribers, and all I need is 13 more. So the more people I can get to subscribe, the sooner I can actually go live through YouTube doing this. And all 37 people, I greatly appreciate you. I know some of you are still watching my stuff. It's nice that it shows you that people have watched your video. At least tells me, somebody's seeing what I'm seeing. But yeah, the weather's definitely improving, and there's one cutting across right now. Just it was right through here going that way. And right now it's through the keyhole. And it looks like it's going off towards the lake. And that right there is not one that's just a reflection on a piece of metal on the power line. Yeah, hopefully soon here I can definitely go wandering a bit. Because it is warming up, thankfully. Oh, there's one down low. It's right there. Right there. Just keep your eyes peeled on the top of the roof. If it keeps doing what it's doing, we might actually see it off over to the right of the house there. No, we're not going to see anything again. Just for a moment. Because... where are you? There you are. Because of that. That's definitely a plane. So yeah, might take a moment. It's like, thing is, there's a possibility that the pilots actually did see that. Damn. Where are you? Where are you? I literally could just see it. I don't know if my phone caught it or not. There was one up there. It's like this line right here. That's part of the power line that was like right through here. That's not one. That's the star, but come on. There, wait. Yep, there we go. There we go. Right there. Now in the middle of the screen. And now it seemed like it disappeared, but it's because the power line's in the way. You can just barely see it in the middle of the screen. Actually, hold on a second, guys. Sorry to do this to you again. If anything's gonna happen, it's gonna be like close to the top left of the screen. I have my one LED light still on in the corner. Just wanted to shut it off because I thought I could actually see something by that star again. Pick that star up. There we go. Right there. Right there's that star. So again, right there. They're popping up through this area here. Like it doesn't seem like much from the camera, but like it's a decent distance. Straight up, like it's not that hazy either. It's kind of one of those times though where it's like there's a smidge more of light to the sky, so it's kind of, if they're not lit up just enough, it's hard to see them in the distance. Just there happens to be also a tree. I just caught it, but there's a tree right in this path. But I just I just seen it right through this area. And if it started going dim, and because of that top of that tree, we wouldn't really see it. It's 4:22 a.m. It's been 47 minutes. Technically, it's been actually about like 50 minutes since the first initial one coming down. It was like literally at like 3:32. But it's just part of me's getting water with a little bit of plane activity going around, if they're just kind of being on the shy side. The other 2 mornings, those are pretty good, to be honest. Especially further in. It's like straight up catching a couple, like, what was it, yesterday morning? Total of 4 of them. They were pretty close in this area over here. Actually, no, it might change up. Might actually start catching them. Let's see. So I'm pretty sure that star is now actually like right about in this spot. There's just a little bit of darkness that you see through here. It's that power line. Oh, hey. Like I said. Would you come closer, please? Come closer. Well, that's not exactly coming closer. You're going away from me. It's right there still. You're right in the middle of the screen. You kind of adjust it a little bit for you. That one's definitely coming down. Probably distance wise, it is probably like off over by those train tracks that it just after the storage facilities that just 100 yards away from that tower. Sorry. So now they're popping up like they are. We'll see him right in that spot. Pretty sure that one that we actually just seen, that one actually came from the distance. Like it came down a ways and then started kind of coming this way. And I could just woo-wee. I could just barely see one up high. And then I just seen another one, but it's behind the top of the tree that's out there. It's like it kind of just started lighting up, but because how I had my phone zoomed, I didn't pick that up. I think actually I can kind of see two in the distance through the keyhole area. And there's just like kind of a bit more brightness in that area than the other spots. And I'm just sitting here wondering, are they gonna start coming down even earlier? Once we get close to that point where the sun's gonna start coming out around like 4:45 time. And we're at 54 minutes and it's 4:30. So it's been going on for about an hour. So we're at 54. On the time recording. There's one. Would be around like middle of the screen area. Is that dot? That's that star I keep talking about. Just now it's at the point where it's actually above the power lines. If it does anything, it's gonna do it right in here. There it is. Another one just popped up right there. So I was right. They're popping. Their ship or whatever has got to be by that star right now. So that one popped up just off to the right of that star. I never see anything on that neighbor's driveway. So I try to remember that. So it pops on at 4:33. I'm trying to look back at probably yesterday's recording. See if it's about the same time. He's like, if that is it, that's kind of a little spooky. He's like, sir, you can't tell me the neighbor's got to have a rabbit over there triggering it every time, and around like the same time. There's that. It's kind of on the spooky side. But hey, at least there you can see the lines that I've been talking about. It's like the only plus side sometimes. It's like you guys get to see the lines perfectly, or the tree when the neighbor leaves. There's one. It's literally like right there, but unfortunately, until that light shuts off, we can't see it. miles there. Right below the line. Mm, 4:38 a.m. Hour, 3 minutes, 7 seconds. Probably go for about another half hour. Just like I said in some of the other recordings recently, it's okay if I'm not sitting there doing this for like 2 hours. It's more or less just to continue to prove that this is occurring every morning now. Might be one off in the distance. Yeah, this is definitely a slow one again. Just really does have me thinking with like the plane activity. Does that have something to do with them not really doing much? It's like if they are still out there, they're just not wanting to light up. Because they probably feel they need to hide themselves because of the plane activity. Man, I thought this wasn't gonna happen at all. Because the forecast again was showing clouds. I definitely know after late, just actually like starting later, there's supposed to be clouds. So I think it was only showing like there was supposed to be like no clouds between 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Oh, in 7 minutes. There's one. Nope, sorry. Y'all turn back to. There it is. I'm just starting to think like it's not gonna happen. Hey you, come closer. It's definitely getting low. It's definitely below tree line now, for sure. Sorry. Just kind of want to have the pulse slightly in view. It's still going to be the area. I see another one in the distance. It was like somewhere in about this area. Excuse me. 9:46 a.m. Hour and 11-minute mark. 49 seconds. I'm starting to contemplate on ending this sooner. And like I said, I'm not overly worried if we don't catch more. It's just basically the principle, at this point. Like, I'm just obviously logging, it has occurred again. I definitely kind of feel that them planes being around kind of goofed it up. I'm not seeing anything up and above. I'll give it like another minute or two. Let's see if we get lucky to get one more. So I really should turn around and try to get back to sleep. So I go sacrificing like over an hour. thank you all for being at this point. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to bed. So, thank you for watching. Sorry, I'm not gonna keep going. Just, again, I've caught a lot of good evidence already, for over a month and a half now. So, getting closer to 2 months. Basically, as of tomorrow morning, we'll have exactly a week away until it's been exactly 2 months since this started occurring. So, yeah. And he said it's just basically at this point, I'm alright with just kind of at least having some kind of proof that they came down again. So I'm not seeing anything. I highly doubt me turning around and popping on my light's gonna stop them. I think the planes that were through might have startled them, so they're not gonna come down really. If it ends up being clear skies again tomorrow morning, I'll definitely try to catch them again, but might be very unlikely. Now I'm seeing one off in the distance way up high. But I'm not even gonna try to catch it. It's a little too far out there. So, probably just that point where it's like if there's anything that's gonna occur, it's gonna occur above us. But I think I'm gonna turn around and maybe try to get my pup out one more time. See if I can see anything else. But thank you again for being here. Thanks for watching my content. I kind of hate saying content, but it's obviously the norm these days. But thank you for being here and watching, my recordings of all of this evidence of these orb UFOs. So, this is Supernatural Folklore Investigation signing off. Y'all stay spooky.